I firmly believe that if we aren't able to push back and to try and showcase these animals in their natural environment, and that that's where they should be, and that we should just allow them in that space. And if we can't do that with an iconic species like the rhino, then it doesn't bode well for us as a human race and our interaction on this planet. We really need to wake up and acknowledge what we're doing and the way that we interact with the planet.
It's 10 years now since I started working with the rhinos, so sometimes you feel like they are part of your life or part of your family at home. I've got a lot of stories with these animals.
Zama is our lead black rhino monitor. He really is an expert tracker.
We go out in the mornings. Sometimes we do have that tracking device which is helping us to find them easy. But if you don't have that, then you go looking for tracks. It's not only about finding tracks. Maybe the rock that's been kicked off from the trail. Sometimes if they've been wallowing, you see where they're walking, then they'll leave the mud on the path. If you still find the dung is warm, then you know that you're close to the animals. Monitoring them, it's more like trying to find out their behavior. You need to be there to see what's been going on during the night. Try to get even closer just to see if the condition is fine. It is very important to educate people about the rhinos. Since we started, then we can see that change, and people are starting knowing what's going on around the game reserve.
So we're at the Shishliumfalosi Bomas. Shishliumfalosi is a special place because there were less than 50 white rhino left and they were conserved in this space. These guys have been looking after rhino and caring for them for over a century now. Professionals, the top of the game.
These animals here, they tell us of the sad reality that the rhinos are facing. Our game is to catch animals and translocate them as soon as possible. But we are finding ourselves having to keep animals over a period of 3 years. What happens is quite often is people will go for the females, then once they've shot their mother, the calf doesn't know where to go and they just leave it there to die. And on many occasions we've been lucky to go and retrieve the calves, bring them into the bomas, and we teach them to drink from the bottle. We start introducing the food and the solids to them, and after a year and a half we wean them from the milk, and then we put them into this rehab camp where they are able to find their own food and behave like a normal rhino. I mean, I never thought a few years down the line I'll be playing a mummy to them. With the amount of rhinos that get poached every year, there is a need to make sure that every single rhino that can be saved, we've got to save it. And it's not things that conservation have always budgeted for. The sponsorship that have come from Wildlife Act has been very, very enormous for us, and without them we'd have really battled.
As Wildlife Acts develop, we've expanded that work to include a number of populations. We help out with the monitoring across a number of different reserves, feeding that information to keep track of the populations and to see how well that they're doing. To rehabilitate these animals from youngsters all the way through that you can release them into the wild, and that's the ultimate success, is to ensure that these animals continue to contribute to the wild population. There are huge steps that have been taken, collaborations that have been developed, and successes that we're seeing. There's definitely this global consciousness being developed around these poaching issues, and it doesn't take very long to learn and to love these animals. Come and spend time with us. Come and volunteer with us. Come and get involved. Learn about their amazing behaviors. We work with a number of other different species as well. Go and have a look at www.wildlifeact.com and sign up and come and join us.